My name is Julian Serbanescu. I am from Richmond Hill. I go to University of Guelph as a second-year computer engineering student. My group and I are building this application called BinThere.AI. This starts off as a garbage sorter, but we want to add a few extra steps to that. We want to implement an extra feature where it could give you insights on before throwing it out. Maybe consider these steps, maybe reuse it for this, reuse it for that. We also are thinking of implementing specific regional city rules to it to make it a bit more immersive towards the person as well. So what we want to do is first detect the item that's going to be thrown out. Let's say it's a piece of plastic, right? We're going to have OpenAI analyze the category it was put into and as well the image source of it. So maybe you could detect what kind of bottle it is, what kind of material it is. We're going to feed that information to OpenAI in order to, one, get the proper instructions for the region. And then the next part is going to be alternate suggestions. Instead of tossing it out, it'll just give you random ideas of what you could do with it. And I think that part will kind of give us the edge with this. It won't be just some typical garbage sorter. It'll also be something that's a little bit extra. Our front end is going to be a React.js type front end with TypeScript implemented as well. Back end, we want to use Python, we'll use Job, and then we use Streamlit as a sort of sandwich in between. We got image detection going well. The front end, we got a decent UI. It's just making sure everything connects together. That's actually a part we're struggling with right now at the moment. I feel like if we get through this roadblock, we'll be way ahead of schedule, but depending on how long this roadblock will take, then we might be a bit behind. Hopefully we get it done quickly though.
We stayed up a little later than we anticipated. When me and Toby were loading them from PNGs into the React.js front end, the scales were way too big, so we had to rescale them, and we also had to move them across the page. But then the page's proportions were all out of order, so it just took a little bit of debugging. I'm really happy with those changes, and I'm happy we made a project that we're proud of.
Canadians generate over 649 kilograms of waste per person per year, and only 9% of that waste is recycled. It's usually because they don't know how to recycle and where to recycle.
We use OpenAI, we got the image, described it, we got the text, and we combined it all together with predefined context as well for city locations and anything else we need.
For our next steps, we want to expand to a mobile application, and finally, we want to also be able to scan multiple items in one image.
AI uses a ton of energy, but in certain applications like this, the amount of energy it saves can actually offset or even be more than how much it uses.